Welcome back. We are at question number 5 of exercise 2 of chapter 2. So in here you will see what the question says. The question is that the formula for finding the perimeter of a rectangle is P is equal to 2 into L plus B, where L represents the length and B represents the breadth of the rectangle. Find the perimeter of a rectangle if the length is 12 centimeter and breadth is 9 centimeter. The length is 2.5 meter, the breadth is 1.5 meter. The length is 20 centimeter and the breadth is half as long. The breadth is 2 centimeter and the length is cube of the breadth. So in here they have talked about the perimeter. So before going to solve the question, we will first understand what is meant by perimeter. Perimeter we define as the total distance around the outside of a shape or area. So the outside distance, total distance of an area outside, that is called as the perimeter. For example, if you talk about the rectangular garden, in here this is a rectangular shaped garden. So the outside is, let's say it is 10 meter long and 4 meter wide. So the perimeter would be 10, that is outside distance of the length, then the outside distance of the width. Since we're talking about the total distance around the area, so in here this length and this width are considered. So 10 plus 4 plus 10 plus 4, it would become 28 meters. So the perimeter of this rectangular garden is 28 meter. You have to keep in mind that we are considering the outside distance, not the inside. If it is inside, then it will become an area, the measurement of an area, but we are not measuring the area. We are measuring the total distance around the outside of an area or a shape. So in here we are having that shape is a rectangular shaped garden. So now that it's clear, the perimeter is the total distance around the outside of a shape or area, we will move for it for the question in order to solve it. So the perimeter of a rectangle is given by this formula, and in here L is the length, B is the breadth. Now we have to find the perimeter of a rectangle where the length is 12 centimeter and breadth is 9 centimeter. We will take a start with the very first part of the question. So when solving, we will write what is already given in the question for us, and then we will start solution. So the formula for the perimeter of a rectangle is P is equal to 2 into, in the bracket we have L plus B. So as per the first part of the question, we have length 12 centimeter and breadth is 9 centimeter. So we will remove we will replace the variables with their values, which is 12 plus 9 in here. 12 plus 9 is equal to 21. Then it will get multiplied with 2. 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2, and 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4. So it becomes 42 centimeter. So we can say, as per this formula and the given information or length and breadth measurements given, the perimeter of a rectangle with length of 12 centimeter and breadth of 9 centimeter is 42 centimeter. The second one is the length is 2.5 meter and the breadth is 1.5 meter. So in here again the variables will be replaced by their values. We will get 2.5 plus 1.5. So 2.5 plus 1.5, again, as you know, that we will solve the brackets first and then we will do the multiplication. So 2.5 plus 1.5 is equal to 4. So 2 multiplied by 4 is equal to 8 meters. So the perimeter of a rectangle, when its length is 2.5 and breadth is 1.5, the perimeter would be 8 meter. The third part is length is 20 centimeter and breadth is half as long. So length is 20 centimeter, breadth is half as long. So half the length that is 20 centimeters. So it means 20 divided by 2. So when it is half, it means that distance is divided by, or that breadth is, or measurement is divided by 2. So 20, half multiplied by 20, it would become 20 by 2. So 20 by 2, it is 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2. 2 multiplied by 10 is equal to 20. So 20 plus 10 is equal to 30. Once the brackets are solved, we will do the multiplication. 2 multiplied by 30 is equal to 60. So the perimeter would be 60 centimeter. So in here, this is the fourth part, the last part. The length is 2 centimeter as given in here, and the length is the cube of the breadth. So the breadth is given as 2 centimeter. Okay, the breadth is 2 centimeter, and the length is cube of the breadth. So in here we will do some correction. So this is 8 centimeter, and this is 2 centimeter. So it would be 8 plus 2, because the cube of the breadth, so it means 2 raised to the power of 3, which is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. So this becomes 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4. 4 multiplied by 2 is equal to 8. So this 8, now we plug it in here as the value of the length, and breadth being given as 2 centimeter, we'll plug it in. So 8 plus 2 is equal to 10. Then we do the multiplication. 2 multiplied by 10 is equal to 20. So the perimeter is 20 centimeter. This means that we have the perimeter of 20 centimeter when breadth is 2 centimeter and length is the cube of the breadth. I hope the concept of the perimeter is clear, and so is the different parts of the question given to us. That's all for this question and its solution. Thank you everyone, and happy learning.